buenos tardes to the circuit de Barcelona Catalunya MRC Monday nights. Today, or right now, it's the expert tier to start the week off right. Probably one of the closest standings so far in MRC out of all four tiers and MRCX. Obviously, only 1 point separating the top three between single track J Sarge and the leader being the Fox River 8. So heading in to Spain, obviously it was Airways who had won in Zandvoort, but this track is a whole different kettle of fish compared to the Zandvoort track. So joining me tonight, we have a brand new pairing and we have a brand new co-commentator tonight. Some of you may know him from the past. He is a former MRC X Challenger tier champion. It's going to be a very difficult stream for you guys to understand. It's Irish and Scottish. Joining me is Grant Swin, the Scottish Ninja. Good evening.
Good evening, Winkle.
How are you?
I'm fine, mate. Yourself?
I'm all good. Looking forward to this. How are you feeling for this?
Yeah, good. Just don't ask me to speak Spanish because you've had it.
I did say to a few people that I'm going to start the stream in Spanish.
It takes me to speak Scottish, never mind Spanish. Come on now.
Yep, so this is going to be an interesting stream for some people. Irish and Scottish.
Yep. Which one do you not understand the most?
Exactly.
My points all go towards they don't understand you.
Yeah, I will say that.
Oh, I can't know. Right.
Martin Hills getting the chat straight away with the Spanish also.
The only Spanish word I know is hola.
And hola chicos, ¿cómo estamos esta noche? So that translates to how are you? It means hello fellas, how are you this evening? And I have to say I am pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good considering it's Monday night.
Well, I had no work today, so I was alright. This Monday's been okay for me.
Well, if only we could all say that.
I know. Steve Kaiser Soze in the chat saying he can't understand either of us. Well, you may strap yourself in and get learning.
That's so. As long as you understand a few words, that's all that matters.
Yep, exactly. So obviously we've got the Spanish GP, one of the most famous tracks on the F1 calendar. What's your thoughts on the initial thoughts on the track altogether, as a fan and as driving? As a driver,
I actually quite like the track for a number of reasons. Watching and driving, there is a few good places for overtakes, and if you can do it right, there's a few corners that you can go through abreast in as well, which gives a little bit more excitement. And then again, that falls down to whether there's a third car there or not. But no, I don't seem to struggle with this track at all. Much. Just Friday night.
Much. Yeah, unfortunately I did miss Friday night. I would have been obviously on commentary, as you all know, but duty calls, as they say.
Yep, you let us all down.
I'm sorry.
Well, I can.
Well, first laps on the board. There's Airways, obviously fresh up a victory in this tier at Zandvoort. Mark Hodgson has put it on pole on medium tyres. Obviously reserving tonight from the tier up, is he? From the tier? He's in tier 1, isn't he? Yep, I remember that. Yep, that's correct.
He's elite.
He is elite tier, yep. Oh, Fox River a wee bit twitchy out of the, I think it's turn 12. But coming around the last corner, he takes it nearly flat out. This has been a decent lap. Yep, he puts it on pole. I know he can do better than that.
What happened to Monster?
I wonder what did happen to Monster. Has he got? Was he on track when he
I'm not sure. I can try to see who's.
Well, obviously today we do have a few people. Oh, it's a disqualification.
Oh,
Dondage
that looks as though he stopped on track at turn 11.
Yep, Sambal spun as well out of the turn 8, the fast right-hander. Jay Sarge is out on track, but obviously he knows he cannot set a time. He has got a quality ban tonight. As does Nick BT in the AlphaTauri. And Captain Nibs in the McLaren does not have. Or has got a quality ban also, so.
Who's the Haas there? Jai Murray.
Looks like Eddie Dust. He's had a wee bit of a moment. Sam Flam with him as well, but I don't think he's on a lap at the moment, Sam Flam. Nope, he hasn't got the RS open, so he's just probably heading back to the pits.
Max is just about to do a lap.
That's right on board with him. And I'm just, since you're new, I'm not going to allow you to, I'm not going to throw you into the deep end, so I'm going to take us through a lap of this circuit. So coming down to turn 1, it's a hard braking corner after a very long straight. Cut it to the inside, keep traction, you can try and keep as much power down as you can. Obviously it's a very easy point to spin here at turn 3. Flat out through here up towards turn 4, it's a hard braking around 50 metres down to 4th gear. It's a hard traction zone if you can really spin it if you get the throttle wrong. It's another hard braking at turn 5 down to 4th gear for Womax. And towards turn 6 it's quite an easy soft braking left-hander. Flat out through here, and this is a tough corner. Turn 8, you can take it nearly flat out. He does lift a little bit, he takes maybe half throttle through there. Coming up towards turn 9, it's a hard braking zone here. It's a very hard traction zone up the hill here. You can really find it easy to spin, especially at this point where you can just let the car roll and he takes the exit well. Flat out through this new part of the Spanish track, obviously the 3rd sector, and flat out through the last corner. So the 3rd sector has been cut maybe in half. That's a brilliant lap from Waymax.
Wow.
At 1:12.3, puts it on pole, a 10th faster than Fox River.
What's astounding me more is the fact that those guys are just put a 112.3.4. What'd you put a 0.5 on with medium tyres?
Yeah, that's a bit of a wild one, that, to be fair, isn't it?
Yeah. Must be all those gases coming out of Hodgie that's making him go quicker for the weekend. His cola. His rum.
Yep, that's exactly it. Jamer out on his lap at the moment, reserving as a lower tier reserve tonight. Obviously he is sport tier with myself. Try to get as much track time in as he possibly can.
I think he's already actually done a lap before, because he's only at turn 7, 8 and he's 46% ERS, 44.
Alright, okay. Oh, but he's ran wide at turn 8. And he's invalidated his lap. He probably done that in his last lap, as you say. He was low on the RS, so now yeah. Some drivers not liking this track. We've only got half the grid who have 7 laps so far.
Yeah, I wonder if just some of you are swinging back a bit just to allow the track to heat up and some rubber to be.
True. Well, the track's gonna be. Yeah, true. Well, the track's gonna be warm anyway. It's Spain, for crying out loud.
See, I like to try and approach it 2 ways, either going out medium tyres or just doing a quick hot lap on soft tyres and then pushing it the second time round on soft tyres.
Yeah, just trying to test the limits of the track. Yeah. Smith with a 5-place grid penalty. He hit Fox River. Oh! Just got a wee bit of traffic in front of him there. I don't know which Mercedes it was, but he's got the other Mercedes in front of him now. That might hurt him a bit. He's gone 7th from his lap. But I wonder what happened between Smith and Fox River.
Where did it happen about?
I'm not too sure. It must have been last sector because there was all the Mercedes were in the final sector, but I
Yeah,
didn't
because
see it happen until I seen the penalty.
Bit's just going for his lap just now.
Sam Flan has went P1. They're 112.2.
It's going to be quite tight within the top 10, I think, like. Very tight.
100%. Let's see, Eddie Dust coming up the line. This looks like a decent lap. A 112.9. Puts him into P9. A couple of different drivers, a couple of different people in the YouTube chat. JMT Turrell's back in the chat, and good. Let's go B17. You say Bits just started a lap, what did I hear? Oh, he's just finished his lap at 13.4 from the other mark.
Good. From the other map. So we've still got 7 guys to, in fact.
There'll be about 4 guys you have to settle up because there's 3, obviously.
3 reserving.
Oh, Mark Hutchins just put it on pole on soft tyres. Is he actually expert here, or is he? He is expert. He is expert here.
Oh.
I did not realise that. Apologies. We've actually probably complimented him there, saying that he's elite.
Just call me Zippy and zip my mouth shut.
But that's a great lap from him, though, putting it on pole. Woymax has gone fastest in the first sector, I think I've just seen as I switched to him. Tom Bell in the YouTube chat saying that track limits on this track are awful.
To be fair, yes, no. I'd say there's other tracks out there that are worse than this.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Woymax has actually gone nearly 3/10 faster than his usual time, so he's purple in the first 2 sectors. This could be a pole position lap for the Alfa Romeo. If he can get the last corner right. It's quite hard not to get the last corner wrong. It's quite hard to get the last corner wrong. He has, and
he does.
Broke into the 111s. A 111.9 for the Bulgarian. Brilliant lap from him.
A really good lap. I mean, what did he knock off his time there?
I think he was 3/10 faster, yeah. 3 to 4 tenths, yeah. Jamer on his lap at the moment. He says he's gone purple in the second sector. That's probably just because he hasn't set a time yet. Let's see what the American can do. Takes it well. Took the last couple of corners very well. P7. That's a decent lap for him, to be fair, for a sport tier driver. No disrespect.
That's a good time, that, yeah.
So then, sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, I quite believe that there is a chance he could have been purple in the middle sector.
Possibly, yeah, to be fair. And it looks like B17 has just went purple as well, so people either struggling in that middle sector or this track's really ramping up.
Yeah, I mean, there's a good few folk been out a couple of times now, so...
B17 a wee bit wide out of the last corner. He matches his time of he gets into the 112.9s. He just gets into the 112.9s. Who else is on the lap? Anyone? Airways. Has he just started his lap?
No, I think he's gone round for another lap yet before he starts it.
Oh, so he's doing a double warm up. Okay.
Yeah.
Sometimes
you've got to do that to burn the fuel off.
Yeah, to be fair.
Excess fuel.
So obviously,
I need to do that myself.
What's that?
Burn off excess fuel. My belly's off, massive.
Too much time spent at Ibrox.
No, too many pies.
So obviously, I'm looking at the results from last week. Last time out, it was Airways, that man who we were riding on board with, who won at Zandvoort, and by quite a way as well. Ended up winning by about nearly 5 seconds to single trick.
That's what I've said to Simba and things like that when I spoke to them. Airways is one of these guys that is vastly improved since I cared him anyway. I mean,
Oh,
I've been in
100%,
here
I
a
can
wee
agree.
while.
No, I agree, because you actually joined after me, if I'm not mistaken, as well.
Yeah, he puts a lot of time in. Puts a lot of time in. Him and Wookie are quite close.
Yeah, I think that you're right with that, yeah.
Yeah. I talk to Wookie quite a lot as well.
Right, I don't think I've ever spoken to him, if I'm being honest.
Oh, you don't want to, so you won't miss much.
If he's in the chat here, he'll kill you for that.
He's a good lad.
Airways is down on his time at the moment in the middle sector. He's down by nearly 2/10.
Last thing you want to do now is just start panicking about it. Oh, he's
A wee bit,
not happy.
a wee bit twitchy, you see that as well? Yep, he's boxed. Sam Flan out on his lap, all the leaders out on their laps at the moment. Sam Flan's up on his time at the moment, I think I seen. We will see now coming through. Jaxter's retired. He's matched his time, Sam Flan. 0.8 of a second down on his time, 0.008 down on his time at the moment.
Anything can happen at the last corner here.
Yep, it's just, obviously it's a flat out corner, these final two. What do you think of the new layout of this track? Sam Flan, 2/10 slower.
Oh, Hodges just
yep.
spun his cell at turn 4 and 5.
Yep, just switched to that at the wrong time. To see him facing the opposite way, we've got Fox River on his lap. So as I was saying, what do you think of the new layout of the track?
I think, except for one or two corners, I think it opens up a bit.
If you get the final two corners right, if you get the final two corners right, that really sets you up for the main straight.
It beats having to come round that corner and then try and get the traction to go down to stop for the chicane to come out, the chicane to go down to the last corner. It's more flowing, it tends, I think, it'll be better racing. I mean, if you come out of, like, say turn 12 going through to 13, to me, if you make a mistake at turn 12, right where Hodge is just now.
Oh, Fox River really gained on his time, but it was just not fast enough for pole. Woymax has got, at the moment, has got pole position, but single track is up by 2/10 on his time out of the first sector. So let's keep an eye on the owner of the league at the moment to see. But yeah, I definitely agree with what you're saying as well.
Yeah, it's faster and it tends, if you make a mistake like I was saying in turn 12,
yeah, that can really
allows the cars behind to really push it for the last two corners onto the home straight.
Because obviously it's one of the longest straights in MRC in the F1 calendar. Single track was up by 3/10 up to the line. Can he get pole position? He's lost a lot of time in the last sector. He gains on his time, but doesn't gain enough, but ends up losing it in the last sector. He was 3/10 up getting into the final sector. So we wonder where he lost all that time from.
Could be a number of one of those corners that we've just spoke about with the low traction. I would imagine so.
Well, so then that's qualifying for Spain. Brilliant qualifying lap from Woymax, who put it on poles. Fox River got so close to stealing it off him.
So close, but Not close enough.
100%, yep. To be fair, Waymax did need this. The result does need this result today, so putting it on pole helps him because he's currently 29 points off Fox River in the championship in P5.
I always say, and this is the way I approach a race now.
Yeah.
Yes, you want to have the best hot lap possible to sit in pole position, but we all know anything can happen in a race.
Yeah, 100%.
So it's not the be all and end all.
True. So then we have. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just saying, so.
Yes, right then. So the grid for Spain is as follows. Waymax puts it on pole position. Fox River 8 just behind him in P2. Mark Hudson will take P3. Sam Flan is in P4. Single Track is in P5. P6 is Smith, but he has got a 5-place grid drop, so he will be dropped behind Airways, who's in P7. Jamer is in P8. Fanning is in P9. Jacksta will round out the top 10, followed by Eddie Dust in P11, B17 in P12, Carlene and Spit W in P13, Gibbon in P14, and then J Sarge from J Sarge the whole way down were the drivers who did not set a lap time.
You know something, Winkle? If you
What's
took
that?
those marbles out of your mouth, you may say it quicker. I'm only joking, Paul.
Martin's asking if we have in the break. I would hope so. Yes, we do. Obviously now have the 5-minute break at the end of qualifying. Not many people have been adhering to this recently, but we're still trying to get it started. So if we can start, if you don't ready up until I think it will be 1928.
Yep.
Then, which is 7:28 UK time. Will be 8:28 in Spanish time if you want to know that. If you just want to know that. Obviously,
Yeah,
Spain an hour ahead of us.
Sadly, I'm north of Spain, so.
I'd love to go back. I've been to Barcelona. I never got to visit this circuit though when I was there. Obviously, this circuit is just outside of Spain, just outside of Barcelona city centre. Yeah, it's just outside of the city. Yeah, it's down like further south of the country. Still on the coast though.
Yeah, it's one thing I've never really done is.
I would just want to be fair, I just want to visit an F1 track in general. I've never been to an F1 race.
Yeah, that's what just the way to say. I've never been to one myself.
Obviously, the closest one to us being Silverstone, but from what I've heard, the prices are scandalous.
Well, I was actually near enough going to Silverstone in 2020 during the pandemic, but before the pandemic hit. My next door neighbour is older than me. He's a die-hard F1 fan, and he has been.
So is half of this league.
Yeah, but for what I can remember, his wife was going to buy him tickets for Silverstone as a birthday present. She says, "Would you go?" I says, "Aye," but he's the type of guy, he doesn't go holidays or anything like that. He just works constant. I'm like, well, not about that then.
Wild.
I wanted to go.
Yeah, I'm sure you did.
So, aye. So, here's a question for you.
Go ahead.
How many meters do you think it is for pole position to the first braking point?
Now you're asking. Obviously, one of the longest, as I say at the start, it is one of the longest straights in F1.
Yep.
On the F1 calendar, I think it is 500 on something.
Yeah, I'll give you that. 595.
Oh, it was close enough.
Yeah. Just 95 out.
Yep. Well, I said I'm something, so it was.
Well, you were halfway there. I'll give you that. I'll give you that one.
So obviously, as I said, this is obviously a 50% race, so there will be 33 laps in this race for the drivers. but we looking at the former winners of this. There's been a lot of multiple time winners of this track.
Yep.
To be fair, I'm trying to see.
We know who one of them was. Lewis Hamilton.
Well, obviously, yes, he's won it many a time. He has won it the most, actually. Out of him and Michael Schumacher have both won it the most.
Yep.
Out of anyone.
Michael
Can you name me a driver, though?
Yep.
That has only won it once?
Valtteri Bottas.
Has he won it?
Yep.
When?
2019.
We didn't. Lewis won it in
Sure he won it.
2019.
The Hamilton won it 18, 20, 21, didn't he? No?
18, 19, 20 and 21.
Did he?
Actually 17, 18, 19, 20 and 21.
I thought it was Bottas.
No, it is a Mercedes driver, so you're in the ballpark. Former Mercedes driver. Just as we're about to get readied up here as well, so you may hurry up.
I'll go with...
He didn't win the championship in this year, but he won the championship the year after. He had won
Jenson
this.
Button.
That's one, to be fair. Yes, he did win it. He is a one-time winner of this track, but that's actually, there is a few one-time winners, and he is one of them.
Well.
Oh, but the lights are coming up already. Wonder what this is. Why are the lights coming up? It still says waiting for players. There's apparently someone mustn't have turned on the thing, but we are racing here at Spain, and Waymax has got away brilliantly. I don't know what's going on. I don't know.
No formation lap.
Apparently not. But we are racing. There's a spinner at the back. I think that's Smith and Nick BT in the AlphaTauri.
Oh, we didn't like spinners in the first corner.
No, we don't at all. We will keep an eye to see if we have got a red flag at all in this. I hope we don't, but we are racing. Waymax got away brilliantly. Mark Hodgson's retired. I think that's just on track, is it? Oh, there's contact between, I think that's Gibb and Don Dage.
Fox is out.
Well, this must be a red. Is this going to be a red flag? We don't know. Yep. This has been red flag. Mark Dennison has just put it into the chat, so we are red flagging the race. So everyone leave the session, do a quick restart of your game. So this is just added to the drama.
On the plus side, at least everybody's going to get a fair run.
Yeah, to be fair. So
you know, because there'll be a lot of people there when they've got the full start because they've been anticipating formation lap. You know.
Yeah. So the red flag has been drawn. So everyone, leave the session. We shall see you folks in a few moments for the restart. See you soon for the time being.